Hey, what's up, folks? It is about 8:30 on Tuesday, August the 13th. So I'm going through our recap. Our market analysis from yesterday. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these charts. We will get out of our trading strategy chart. So what we're going to do is we're really going to spend some time kind of analyzing where the market was yesterday. Pretty important day. So let's go straight through into the spiders. So you can see that we've already filled that gap, even on the real body. You know, we kind of knew that it was going to happen. This inside day candle was probably a pretty important indicator to go short here. And so we saw that SPY, opened at 289 or so, tried to rally, got knocked down at this 9 EMA, then closed towards the low of the day. So we go to SPY right now. Let's just take a look and see what SPY is doing. We're down about $1. So we are down about $1 early this morning as we look to my computer's struggling a little this morning. As we look to make some things happen here in SPY. I think that we're clearly bearish right now. That 9 EMA got rejected below the 50. I anticipate that we're going to get challenged here. I anticipate that we're going to get challenged. This 200 simple moving average at some point is going to get challenged. Starting to slowly see that we might be in a curl here shortly. If we don't close above this 50-day simple moving average, then we're going to curl. IMW, very similar candle, but closed towards the lower of the day. Same for the Dow. And finally for the Q. So, I mean, we're basically looking at four identical charts here. Really, the primary difference between all of these is the moving average lines here on the IWM. So now let's take a look at the VIX. We've already got VIX showing up here today as above. We saw a huge increase from 17 to 20, right? Which means we saw VIX yesterday. Let's just get into our volatility. So we saw VIX yesterday, go from 27 to basically 29. I'm using this opportunity to really ladder into volatility. I think that eventually we're going to get challenged at the 200 here on SPY. So somewhere in this like 270 range is where I think the 200 simple moving average is. But we've basically seen a double here in some of our leveraged volatility ETFs, right? And so TVIX, we're up major. VVIX. Now VVIX gets into this 115 range. It's a really solid time to go hard on some shorts, at least from my experience, right? The volatility of volatility. Derivative of a derivative, right? But as we're going through here, we're seeing VIX elevated here. So it's worth watching, right? I mean, this is worth watching kind of what happens in this specific environment, right? We had a couple of really awesome trades yesterday in Tesla, in gold. I mean, if we go to gold, let's just go to our trading strategy. If we go to gold, is continued up here, even this morning. We go to gold. This is, this is today, right? We went bullish on gold, right? And we're looking at making maybe $1,000 in just a couple of days here in this gold position, which is fantastic, right? Which is fantastic. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of that alert right there. Cancel the alert. And so we're really looking at our precious metals, even though it looks like we're getting ready to get a curl here on GDX. So that's typically a short sign. GDXJ, typically a short sign there. But we're not seeing that in gold. So we're seeing it in some of these almost derivative style projects, the miners and the junior miners. But we're not seeing it in gold, which I think is important, right? So now when we're thinking about kind of how we're going to attack the rest of the I think that we are in a bearish style of the week, right? We're looking bearish here for the week. I mean, let's even go to our 3-year weekly, 3-year weekly here. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna, and we're looking right. We challenged almost for a month, really just a pretty tight coil, and then we broke down, right? We broke down. We're below this 9 EMA. You know, if I'm putting spreads on from a weekly perspective here, then I'm absolutely putting on until we break through this 292, right? You know, I look at this chart and I really just don't see how there's you know, we've broken down. We're gonna have to see a solid close weekly above this 9 EMA before a change, really a bearish, right? A bearish outlook here. And so I'm bearish. You know, we'll see what happens with some of these levels of support, but you got to be bearish. And geopolitically, you got to be bearish too, right? Geopolitically, you have to be bearish because we have no idea what's going to happen with, you know, Donald Trump. We just don't know what's going to happen there. So that's kind of where I'm at for today. Really looking to see what's going to happen. You know, we go to our market watch. We're down here in pretty much across the board. Gold's up again. And so that position we put on yesterday in gold is going to look great. I mean, let's just go to gold. You know, we can put in here in the market watch what our, I mean, let's just put it in down here at the bottom. We won't save this. 143. I mean, you know, we're up, and so that's going to be great. It's going to be great here. VIX is up, volatility's up, kind of to be expected. Oil, you know, we are long oil via OIH, and so we're trying to make sure that we have a long-term outlook there. But that's where we're at. We'll continue to watch some of our larger positions expiring this week in volatility, in Tesla, in Google, and then, of course, in gold. If you have any questions, reach out to me. Otherwise, let's have a great Tuesday.